Let me ask you a separate question, and maybe you can speak directly to the CEOs and business leaders who are watching this broadcast, along with perhaps policy leaders and others who are frankly running other countries. I've talked to a number of them who say, you know what, I'm going to sit back and just watch all of this play out. I'm not going to make any decisions about whether I'm going to bring manufacturing back to the U.S. or, frankly, how much I need to negotiate with this administration, this is now other countries, just yet, because depending on how the markets play out, depending on what you think is going to happen in Congress, depending on what you think is going to happen with the courts, all sorts of other things could happen first before I would need to make an actual decision as to either negotiating over the tariffs themselves or, if I'm a business, investing back in the U.S., because who knows what's going to happen, not just in 6 months from now, but in 2, 3, or 5 years from now when maybe my plant would actually come on board or online.
Yes, so, Andrew, that I think that may be what some of the countries are saying in public, but I can tell you I've seen the call list at the White House, and it's substantial. We were having a discussion last night about which countries to prioritize, and I think you are going to see some very large countries with large trade deficits come forward very quickly. I think we can, if they come to the table with solid proposals, I think we can end up with some good deals. And, part of the calculus on that may be that some part of the tariffs stay on. And I actually think, as I said, that over the weekend, President Trump has maximum negotiating leverage right here, right now. And I think it would be a mistake for anyone to think otherwise. And as I said, many of our trading partners, they have queued up and they have kept their cool. They have not escalated, and they will get priority in the queue. I think it was a big mistake, this Chinese escalation, because they're playing with a pair of traditionally. If you look at the history of the trade negotiations, we are the deficit country. So what do we lose by the Chinese raising tariffs on us? We export 1/5 to them of what they export to us. So that is a losing hand for them.
What about the business leaders who are watching right now, who are thinking to themselves, am I supposed to actually make a commitment right now to bring manufacturing back to the U.S., or should I let this ride and watch all of this play out first before I make any kind of decision?
Well, Andrew, as you know, unlike we financial market operators, business leaders, they have substantial lead times. So I am sure that they are putting together plans for what they would like to do when we finish these negotiations. So I think, again, they're not going to snap their fingers, find a greenfield site and build a factory, but I am sure that the planning has already started in boardrooms, because I spent the weekend talking to CEOs and investment bankers, and that's exactly what's happening.
Mr. Secretary, the actual tariff rate on Japan is 4.3%. The number that President Trump's chart used was 46%. There has been a lot of conversation about how some of the numbers were arrived at, and using that formula, which puts a lot of weight on trade deficits to try to take into account all of the other protectionist policies. But there was kind of a lot of blowback on that formula. Do you think that accurately represents what we're talking about, or was it an actual intentional effort to make things look worse in terms of the protectionism, so that the United States, so President Trump could start at a much higher level for the retaliatory tariff?
Well, Joe, a couple of things. I think if you look at the actual numbers, President Trump cut those in half. So, if we wanted to create a canard to have a large negotiation, a non-credible, or the very extended negotiating position, we would have started from the actual number. And I believe that by cutting it in half, then we're at We have shown some willingness. President Trump believes in trade. He wants to have fair trade for the U.S. I wasn't involved in the calculations of the numbers, but what I can tell you is that we can see from these huge surpluses that some of these countries have, they've accumulated these gigantic surpluses over the years. That has to tell all of us that there are imbalances. And again, whether those imbalances are from the actual tariffs or non-tariff barriers, currency manipulation, or the state-favored funding, it's very difficult to disentangle, but those big surpluses tell me that there is a large imbalance, and President Trump is committed for the American worker to fixing those imbalances.